What's up, Peaches Gems? Back with another video. In today's video, I'm gonna be giving y'all a story time about my first love. Like, I know y'all probably like, dang, Peaches, I thought your boyfriend you was with now is your first love. Honestly, I honestly would have to say he is, but my true first love was killed in a car accident back in 2015. He was killed by a drunk driver. His name was Daniel, which for y'all, I may post the picture for y'all to see, like over in the corner somewhere or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all this story time. So, as y'all know, I was in high school. I was 15, he was 16. He didn't live here. He lived in Arkansas. And I just remember we would talk every day. Like, when I say every day, I mean every day. We would talk every day. We would text every day. We would argue. We would fuss. We would fight. But I always was there for him when he needed me. So, it's like, I'm gonna say, what time was it? Probably like 3:45. I had just got home. Because I never would take my phone to school. So, I got home around like 3:45. And I remember I texted him. I was like, hey, how was your day? How was school? How you feeling? Did you eat? Like, that's how we would check on each other. So I did all of that. And he was like, well, I'm eating right now. And I was like, that's good. So how was school? And he told me. And then it's like, we was talking and we was having a conversation. And then he was like, I gotta go help my mom. So I'm gonna text you later. And I was like, okay. So I had texted him later that night. And he never responded. And I was like, okay, what's going on here? Why did he not respond? And I remember I was on the phone with one of my friends on this app that used to be around called Uvu or Uvu, something like that. And I was on the phone with him, and I just remember I got the text, and they was like, we're sorry, but he's gone. And I'm like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? What happened? And then he got into an argument with his mom. And he was telling me, he was like, I'm gonna come see you. And I was like, you can't come here. My family don't know about you yet. I gotta tell them who you are. Like, it's just, I had to do all of that. And I was not even prepared to do that. Because I'm like, bro, how do you tell your parents you have a boyfriend that don't even live in your state? So, as I'm telling him he can't come here, he gets in a car and he's angry. And a drunk driver hit him. And when they hit him, they honestly did not stop to see if he was okay. They didn't try to do none of that. Like, they didn't follow the protocol you're supposed to follow when it comes to a hit and run or whatever, like, or hitting someone, causing an accident. They didn't do none of that. They hit him. It was a hit and run. They hit him and they sped off. And I remember when his sister told me about it. His sister told me, and I was like, so nobody was gonna tell me this. Like, that was all I could say. And I just cried. I cried and I cried. Because I remember him telling me, he was like, I'm gonna come to where you live and I'm gonna take you to your prom. Y'all, that's the only thing I always had on my mind. And then when my prom rolled around, I honestly didn't even want to go because he wasn't here anymore. And that crushed me because I'm like, bro, he's not here. How am I supposed to go to prom and have fun? I mean, I still did end up having fun, but it just was like, dang, the person I was supposed to be here with is not here. And I remember the next day it was raining. The day after my prom, it was raining. And the only thing I said out of my mouth was, he made it. As in, he made it to heaven. He's okay now. And I remember his mother blamed me for that. She blamed me for her losing her son. I had nothing to do with her losing her son, y'all. I promise y'all that. I didn't. And it's like, it hurt me every year around his birthday. Because that's the only thing I remember is, this is your fault. You're the reason my son isn't here anymore. And it's not my fault. She did that. She should be blaming herself, but she'd rather put the blame on other people. And being that she put the blame on other people, she made herself feel better, or made herself feel like she wasn't the issue. And I blame myself for that for years. Well, honestly, for like 2 years, I blamed myself for that until I met my boyfriend that I have now. When I met him, he helped me through that. And I believe he knows that he helped me through that time in my life, because that time was not easy. That was not an easy time for me. That was not a time where I was like, oh, well, things like that happen. No. It's my first heartbreak that I went through in the worst way. Like, y'all, I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to be around people. All I wanted to do was like cry every day I would come home from school, because that was our routine. We'll come home from school or text each other and things like that. But being that he was gone, it's like I don't have nobody to do that right now. I did for a long time, because I had to let myself heal. So he passed in 2015. I took the rest of 2015. No, I'm sorry. He passed in 2014. I took that whole rest of that year to heal. 2015, my prom rolled around. And that's when no, I'm wrong, y'all. He did pass in 2015. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's like that happened, and I didn't know how to feel. I didn't know whether to move on or like none of that. I didn't know what to do. So when I finally did move on and like let him rest, I really felt better. I did. I felt better, and I still, to this day, I post him on his birthday, and I always tell him happy birthday, but it's like, it's never easy for me. It's never easy for me, because that's somebody I truly love. And yeah. But yeah, Peachesss Gems, that's gonna be the end of this video, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.